Good day everyone. I'm Emerald Jada Sunshon from ABM 11YA-5. Before we begin our discussion, I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever heard about the commission? If yes, then that's great. But if it's the other way around, then stay with me till the end of the video because that will be the topic we're going to talk about.
So what is commission? Commission means to do a task or order and thus getting paid if you've succeeded in selling a product or service. Ibig sabihin, ito yung makukuwang sweldo o porsyento ng mga empleyado o salesperson kapag sila'y nakakabenta. There are three types of commissions. There's a straight commission, a salary plus commission, and a graduated commission. Let's go into straight commission. This type of commission only revolves around the percentage that the salesperson gets based on their performance. Ibig sabihin lamang nito ay kapag hindi nakabenta ang isang empleyado, ay wala rin siyang kikitain. Let's take a look at these examples. Example number 1. Ivy receives a 20% commission for selling a laptop worth 90,000 pesos. How much will Ivy receive? To solve this, here's the formula. Commission is equal to revenue times commission percentage, or in other words, commission is equal to income times commission rate. Para ma-solve natin ang unang problem, i-identify muna natin ang income at commission rate ni Avi. So for Avi's income, it is equal to 90,000 pesos. While her commission rate, it is equal to 20%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.2. So, 90,000 times 0.2 is equal to 18,000 pesos. Another example. Dave is an oven salesman. He earns a 10% commission on all ovens that he sells. Last week, he sold 13 ovens for 84,500. What was Dave's gross income last week? So, for Dave's income, it is equal to 84,500. And for his commission rate, it is equal to 10%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.1. Ngayon, pwede na natin siyang isolve. So, 84,500 times 0.1 is equal to 8,450. Thus, Dave's gross income last week was 8,450. Let us now proceed to our third and last example in straight commission. So Nicolene will receive 5.3% for selling jewelry. If she sells 53,685 pesos, how much commission will she earn? Again, to solve this, Nicolene's income is equal to 53,685. And for her commission rate, it is equal to 5.3%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.053. Now, 53,685 times 0.053 is equal to 2,845.30. We're now settled on straight commission. Now, allow me to discuss salary plus commission. So what exactly is a salary plus commission? To make it simple, the salary plus commission means the salesperson will not only get paid but will also receive a percentage of their sales. Ibig sabihin, bukod pa ang matatanggap na sweldo ng isang empleyado sa komisyon na makukuha niya base sa kanyang nabenta. Come with me to solve these problems. Example number 1. Ella is a vacuum salesperson. She is paid a salary of 8,900 a week, plus a 6% commission on all sales that exceed 10,000 pesos. If she sold 34,400 pesos, how much are her earnings? Let us solve this by using this formula. Earnings is equal to salary plus commission. Again, bago tayo mag-solve, identify muna natin ang salary at commission ni Ella. So for Ella's salary, it is equal to 8,900 pesos. For Ella's amount of sales, it is equal to 34,400 pesos. And lastly, for her commission rate, it is equal to 6%, or if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.06. Now, isolve muna natin ang amount of sales at commission rate ni Ella. So, 34,400 pesos times 0.06. And that would be 2,040. Ngayon, pwede na natin ipag-add ang salary at commission ni Ella. So, 8,900 plus 2,040 is equal to 10,940. Another example. Mark works for a company. He earns a basic monthly salary of 12,800 pesos plus 11% commission on all his sales. If he made total sales of 45,500 pesos for a month, how much be his gross pay? So, for Mark's salary, it is equal to 12,800 pesos. For Mark's amount of sales, it is equal to 45,500. And lastly, for his commission rate, it is equal to 11%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.11. So, let us multiply his amount of sales by his commission rate first. So, 45,500 times 0.11, that would be 5,505. We can now add his salary to his commission. So, 12,800 plus 5,005, that would be 17,805. Let us now continue to our third and last problem. Aria planned to work for a restaurant company that would pay her 5,000 per week, plus 7% of any sales above 6,000. If she made 12,203 in sales, how much are her earnings? So, for Aria's salary, it is equal to 5,000. Her amount of sales is equal to 12,203. And lastly, for her commission rate, it is equal to 7%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.07. So let us multiply his amount of sales by her commission rate first. So 12,203 times 0.07 is equal to 854.21. We can now add her salary to her commission. So 5,000 plus 854.21, that would be 5,854.21. Tapos na tayo sa straight and salary plus commission. Mag-focus naman tayo ngayon sa graduated commission. So what is the graduated commission? Simple as it is. It talks about how the commission rate increases as the sales volume increases. Para mas malinawan pa tayo lalo, meron ako ritong 3 examples. Dito muna tayo sa unang example. Example number 1. Kat sells TV. She earns 12% on the first 9,000 pesos, 15% on the 15,000 pesos, and 30% on all sales over 25,000 pesos. If she had a monthly sale of 59,000 pesos, how much would her earnings be? To solve this, here's the formula we're going to use. Level pay is equal to sales per level times commission rate. So, convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimal. So, 12% divided by 100 is equal to 0.12. 15% divided by 100 is equal to 0.15. And 30% divided by 100 is equal to 0.3. Ngayon, i-identify naman natin ang mga naging sales ni Kath. So, sa kanyang sale number 1, meron siyang 9,000 pesos. Sa sale number 2, meron siyang 15,000 pesos. At sa sale number 3, meron siyang 34,000 pesos. Ngayon, kaya nakuha ang 34,000 pesos ay dahil minus ang 25,000 pesos sa 59,000 pesos. Ngayon, pwede na natin siyang isolve. So, 9,000 times 0.12 is equal to 1,080. 15,000 times 0.15 is equal to 2,250. And 34,000 times 0.3 is equal to 10,200. Ngayon, pwede na natin itong ipag-add. So, 1,080 plus 2,250 plus 10,200 is equal to 13,530. For our next problem, Patch works for a company where he sells brand new phones. He got paid 8% on the first 11,000 pesos, 12% on the next 15,000 pesos, and 15% on all sales over 20,000 pesos. What was her gross pay if she sells 25,000 pesos? Again, i-convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimal. So, ang 8% ay magiging 0.08. Ang 12% ay magiging 0.12. At ang 15% ay magiging 0.15. Ngayon, pwede na nating identify ang mga naging sales ni Patch. So, sa kanyang sales number 1, meron siyang 11,000 pesos. Sa sales number 2, merong 15,000 pesos. At sa sales number 3, merong 5,000 pesos. Ngayon, kaya nakuha ang 5,000 ay dahil minus ang 20,000 sa 25,000. Pagtapos niyan ay tsaka na natin i-multiply ang mga naging sales dispatch doon sa kanyang mga commission rate. So, 11,000 times 0.08 is equal to 880. 15,000 times 0.12 is equal to 1,800. At 5,000 times 0.15 is equal to 750. Now, pwede na natin itong ipag-add. So, 880 plus 1,800 plus 750 is equal to 3,430. I hope you're still with me because this is the last example that we will solve with a graduated commission. So, Tove works as a sales manager for a company. He receives 20% on the first 50,000 pesos, 25% on the next 80,000 pesos, and 30% on all sales over 90,000 pesos. How much will his earnings be if he sells 85,000 pesos? Again, i-convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimal. So, 20 divided by 100 is 0.2. 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. And 30 divided by 100 is equal to 0.3. So, pwede na natin identify ang mga naging sales ni Toby. So, sa kanyang sale number 1, meron siyang 50,000 pesos. Sale number 2 is 80,000 pesos. At sa kanyang sale number 3 ay 0 lang dahil hindi lumagpas sa 90,000 pesos ang kanyang naging sale. So, pwede na natin multiply ang sales per level at commission rate ni Toby. So, 50,000 times 0.2 is equal to 10,000. $80,000 times 0.25 is equal to 20,000 and 0. So 10,000 plus 20,000 is equal to 30,000.
And that will be the end of our discussion. If you made it this far, congratulations. But to know if you have learned something from me, I would like to give you a short activity. So to do that, here's the instruction.
Read the problem, then pause the video before you solve it. Eventually, continue the video if you're done solving. For question number 1, Dwight earns 150 pesos per hour, plus an 8% commission on sales. Last week, Dwight worked 32 hours. How much did Dwight earn yesterday if his total sales were 9,850? So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang tanong na ito ay patungkol sa salary plus commission. So, ang gagamitin nating formula ay again, earnings is equal to salary plus commission. So, for Dwight's salary, it is equal to 150 pesos. For his amount of sales, it is equal to 9,850. And lastly, for his commission rate, it is equal to 8%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.08. Ngayon, pwede na nating i-multiply ang amount of sales at commission rate ni Dwight. So, 9,850 times 0.08 is equal to 788. Ngayon, pwede na natin pagsamahin ng salary at commission ni Dwight. So, 150 pesos plus 788 is equal to 938. Magpatuloy tayo sa pangalawang problem. So Ray sells bed frames. He earns a straight commission. Yesterday his total sales were 25,000 pesos. If he earns a 15% commission rate, how much did he earn? I guess you're done. Let's check your answer. If you have read the problem, you will notice that it is about straight commission. Let's now solve it. So, para sa income ni Ray, it is equal to 25,000 pesos. Para naman sa kanyang commission rate, it is equal to 15%, or if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.15. Now, 25,000 pesos times 0.15 is equal to 3,750. Next, Ravi works for a company where he sells drawers. He is paid weekly on a graduated commission scale of 4% on the first 1,900 pesos, 7% for the next 2,300 pesos, and 9% on all sales over 8,600 pesos. What is his gross pay if he sells 13,000 pesos? If you're done, let's see if you got the correct answer. Based sa problem, ito ay under ng graduated commission. Ibig sabihin, ang kailangan nating gamiting formula ay sales per level times commission rate. Again, i-convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimal. So, 8% would be 0.08. 12% would be 0.12. And 17% would be 0.17. So ngayon, ang mga naging sales naman ni Ravi. Sa kanyang sales number 1, meron siyang 1,900 pesos. Sa kanyang sales number 2, meron siyang 2,300 pesos. At sa kanyang sales number 3, meron siyang 4,400 pesos na kung saan ay minus ang 8,600 sa 13,000. Ngayon, i-multiply na natin ang mga to. So 1,900 pesos times 0.08 is equal to 152. 2,300 times 0.12 is equal to 276. And 4,400 times 0.17 is equal to 748. Ngayon, pwede na natin itong ipag-plus. So, 152 plus 276 plus 748 is equal to 1,176. Question number 4. Miko receives a weekly basic pay of 3,500 pesos with a 5% commission on all sales above 6,000 pesos. Find out what his gross profits were last week when his total sales were 7,421 pesos. Kung tapos ka na, tignan natin kung tama ang sagot mo. So again, this is about salary plus commission. So ngayon, hanapin natin yung salary, amount of sales at commission rate ni Migo. So para sa kanyang salary, it is equal to 3,500 pesos. Para sa kanyang amount of sales, it is equal to 7,421. At para sa kanyang commission rate, it is equal to 5%, or if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.05. Ngayon, pwede na nating i-multiply ang kanyang amount of sales at commission rate. So, 7,421 times 0.05 is equal to 371.05. Pagtapos ay ipag-add naman natin ang kanyang salary at ang kanyang commission. So, 3,500 plus 371.05 is equal to 3,871.05. Next question. Cleo is paid by a company that pays him 9% on the first 15,000 pesos, 14% on the next 23,000 pesos, and 17% on all sales over 25,000 pesos. What is his gross pay if he sells 29,100? Let's check your answer. Again, if you have read the question, it is about graduated commission. So ngayon, i-convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimals. So meron tayong 9%, 14% at 17%. So, kapag kinonvert ang 9% to decimal, it would be 0.09. And kapag kinonvert ang 14% into decimal, it would be 0.14. At kapag kinonvert into decimal ang 17%, it would be 0.17. Ngayon, identify naman natin ang mga naging sales ni Cleo. So, para sa kanyang sales number 1, meron siyang 15,000 pesos. Sa kanyang sales number 2, meron siyang 23,000 pesos. At sa kanyang sales number 4, meron siyang 4,100 pesos. Ngayon, bakit naging 4,100 pesos? Dahil minus ang 25,000 sa 29,100. Ngayon, pwede na nating ipag-multiply ang sales per level at commission rate ni Cleo. So, 15,000 times 0.09 is equal to 1,350. 23,000 times 0.14 is equal to 3,220. At 4,100 times 0.17 is equal to 697. Ngayon, pwede na nating pag-plus sa mga to. So, 1,350 plus 3,220 plus 697 is equal to 5,267. Question number 6. A customer pays 3,800 pesos for buying a smartwatch, and the salesperson gets 4% commission. How much do you think the salesperson will earn? Let us now solve this problem to check if we have the same answer. So, based sa problem, ang kanyang income ay 3,800 pesos. At ang kanyang commission rate, it is equal to 4%. Or, if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.04. Ngayon, pwede rin natin itong isolve by multiplying the customer's income and commission rate. So with that, 3,800 times 0.04 is equal to 152. And that will be the answer. Now, para sa susunod na question, Drake receives a monthly salary of 16,000 pesos plus a commission of 7% on all sales over 3,200 pesos. What were his total earnings if his total sales for a month were 7,800 pesos? So, you know the drill. Identify muna natin ang salary, amount of sales at commission rate ni Jake. So, para sa kanyang salary, it is equal to 16,000 pesos. Para sa kanyang amount of sales, it is equal to 7,800 pesos. At para sa kanyang commission rate, it is equal to 7%. Or if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.07. Ngayon, pwede na nating multiply ang amount of sales at commission rate ni Jake. So, 7,800 times 0.07 is equal to 546. Sa 546, pwede na natin ditong i-add ang kanyang salary, which is 16,000 pesos. So, 16,000 plus 546, that would be 16,546. We're now on the second to the last question. So MJ sells branded shoes. He is paid 8% on the first 7,620 pesos, 10% for the next 9,500 pesos, and 13% on all sales over 9,895 pesos. What are his earnings if his gross pay is 22,891 pesos? So, i-convert muna natin ang mga percentage into decimals. So, ang 8% ay magiging 0.08. Ang 10% ay magiging 0.1. At ang 13% ay magiging 0.13. So, na-identify naman natin ang mga naging sales ni MJ. So, para sa pang-una, meron tayong 7,620. Para sa pangalawa, meron tayong 9,500. At para sa pangatlo, meron tayong 12,996. Now, saan nakuha ang 12,996? Simple lang, minus ang 9,895 sa 22,891. Ngayon, i-multiply na natin ang mga naging sales per level ni MJ at sa kanyang commission rate. So, 7,620 times 0.08 is equal to 609.60. At 9,500 times 0.1 is equal to 950. at 12,996 times 0.13 is equal to 689.48. Ngayon, ipag-plus na natin ang mga to. So, 609.60 plus 950 plus 1,689.48 is equal to 3,249.08. And now we're finally on the last problem. So last week, Martha sold a real estate property for 9% commission. If her sales reached 3 million, what was her commission? Again, identify muna natin ang income at commission rate ni Martha. So for her income, it is equal to 3 million. At para sa kanyang commission rate, it is equal to 9%. Or if you convert it into decimal, it would be 0.09. So, 3 million times 0.09 is equal to 270,000 pesos.
Nice! Well done! I hope my video helps you understand exactly what commission is. I know that math isn't so easy to deal with, but keep in mind that wherever there is number, there is beauty. Again, this is Emerald Jade Subchon from ABM 11 YA-5. Thank you for listening. Bye!